What's going on, YouTube? This is Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, and today I've got for you a tempered glass screen protector from a company called Sparin. They sent this out to me to try out. It's for the Galaxy Note 5. Without further ado, let's talk tech. So like I said, this is something that Sparin sent out to me to try for my Galaxy Note 5. A tempered glass screen protector. Got the little slogan, extraordinary quality beyond imagination. And on the back, let me take this plastic off so we can get a better look at, it looks like they got a pretty decent presentation set up here. And this is probably one of the toughest packages I've gotten, because this is like, I don't know if this is actual, it's definitely cardboard or wood or something. So I don't know why they got a picture of an iPhone on the front, but I know for a fact it's for the Galaxy Note 5. It says so right there in a little tag. Alright, and this sticker is covering up, this right here says tempered glass, and something else behind the back, I can't tell. And on the back, see if we can't peel this sticker off without ripping off what they've got to say. And it looks like it's gonna kind of tear it up. We can kind of make it out. It says made of imported 9H hardness glass, which if you know about the Mohs scale of hardness, 9H is the hardest level. Effective scratch and mar resistance. It says high transmittance of further screen sharpening effect. After special fabrication process, the surface can hold water droplet shape. I'm not sure the purpose of that. It says super tempering process with tiny cracked particles which can prevent screen burst. So off the bat, English probably isn't the first language here. At the bottom got a couple of things. It says what does it say? High rigidity something, explosion proof efficiency. No idea what that means. Oleophobic function. Now this is actually one that's pretty useful. This is why I usually run a tempered glass screen protector outside of the obvious reason, which is something that would normally crack your screen, cracks the screen protector, you're still in business. And the reason why I like the oleophobic coating, if you don't know, that is actually the kind of chemical layer that's on most high-end screens that actually resists them picking up fingerprints. So if you got an older phone, if you got an older iPhone, you might notice that after a while it starts getting just kind of yucky and greasy. There's actually a coating, and it's on Android phones too. There's actually a coating on there. It's called an oleophobic coating that actually kind of acts as a barrier to that kind of stuff building up, that finger grease and gunk and stuff. So that's, usually putting on a tempered screen protector, it feels like you're getting a new phone again because the glass feels so smooth, and that's a part of that functionality right there. All right, so what else we got? We got scratch and wear resistance, high definition vision, which doesn't make much sense. Anti-fingerprint. That's actually a function of the oleophobic coating. All right, let's get this open. And I debated if I was going to do a live installation because, usually these kind of things require, especially with the glass ones, you want to get it just right and try not to have any halo effect on there and all that stuff. But I said, I'm going to go ahead and do it live for y'all. And give me 1 second, I'm going to get something to cut this little seal with. All right, through movie magic, the seal has been cut. So let's go ahead and get this guy opened up. So yeah, man, this is an intense packaging, man. I don't know if you can see how thick that is. That is like reinforced cardboard. So they really wanted to protect this screen protector. So let's take a look at this. This is actually what was on the front that we couldn't see. So tempered glass 9H film, explosion proof nano glass protection film. Be careful, fragile. Children should be accompanied, I assume that's what they're saying, by parents under use, with a capital U. Whatever. That's not why we're here. Not here for English lessons. We're here protecting our screen. So a part of the installation kit, you get 2 sets of wipes. You get your wet wipe and you get your dry wipe. And then you got them nice and labeled for us, pink and green. Shout out to the AKAs. My wife probably gonna love seeing that. See, we got a little microfiber cloth. Let's see what kind of quality this is right quick. All right, so this is okay. You know, it's a pretty fine little cloth. I like keeping these around. You know, you got glass fronts and backs and stuff. It's always nice to have a couple of these sitting around somewhere. That's cool. All right, so you got your array of stickers here, which hopefully you don't have to use. They got a couple on here, so they got a little system set up. They got a couple of guide stickers that you can stick to the glass and kind of use it, you know, stick to the glass and use the position. And this is a big blue sticker. I have no idea what this is for. And okay, they're doing the happy, not happy card. So if you don't know about this, it's their contact information. If you're happy, you know, they got their social media or where you can go. So they're doing Amazon reviews. Then they have the not happy side. Oh, they messed up my flip. Oh, let me get it right. Happy. Well, I'm not happy. All right. So if you're unhappy, they have a link to their email address. No phone number here, which, you know, hopefully you won't need it. But just a little contact card and installation instructions. So let's see if they got anything special. I read these because sometimes they have cool little tips about how to apply them. So if we look here on the actual sheet, they got a couple of techniques for applying it, which actually kind of makes sense. I've seen a couple people do it this way. You create like a little hinge with the tape and you position it dry, tape it down, we'll tape down one of the sides, and then you flip it up and the tape acts like a hinge. And once you've got it flipped up, then you remove the adhesive tape and then you just put it back down. So if you get it perfect, put some tape down to act as a hinge, flip it up, peel the adhesive off, lay it back down, it's perfect. It's on there perfect. There's no guesswork. All right, so that's how this should go. Hopefully it goes the same way. But let's get to it, man. So I got my Note 5 here. It's a little gunky. You know, we're gonna go ahead and power it off. I just like to do that when I'm putting on screen protectors. We'll power it off, get it cleaned up a little bit. So if you care, right now I'm using this Insignia screen cleaning kit from Best Buy. It comes with a little cloth and it comes in a cool little tube that you can put together like that. So that's what I'm gonna use to clean my screen with. Take the cloth, a good hit of that, little spray, and get to wiping. So I always wipe down with like a, you know, something I know is going to clean the screen pretty good first before I put these on, before I go to their products. And I apologize, I'm moving the camera and hitting everything, but you know, it's for a good cause. All right, so that's kind of as good as we could get it. What I got right now, plus it's behind the camera. So we're gonna go ahead and follow their steps. I don't want to, you know, freestyle this and then be like, oh, you know, your product is garbage, when I didn't even, you know, I didn't follow their suggestion. So we're gonna do step number 1, hit it with the wet. And I like this, it's not overly wet, you know, and sometimes you just need this to really get up, you know, some of those stubborn liquids. And you know, maybe you tried to use another cleaner that was garbage and it kind of left some streaks on there. So that's good to have. And then we come back through with the dry. Now I will say this, it's kind of can't remember how much this cost, but I feel some kind of way about these small little pieces here, but you know, maybe they'll get the job done. Maybe that's all we'll need. We'll find out. All right. So step 1 and step 2 are done. And I don't know if you guys can notice, but we are worse off than we started. So if you're going to buy this product, do not use their wipes, because they are kind of, well, let's try the microfiber cloth. Maybe that's what we're missing. All right, so as you can see, that microfiber cloth did do work, and I figured it would, because, you know, if you feel a good microfiber cloth, you can tell it's going to do work when it's kind of almost got like a dusty feel to it. But yeah, so we are pristine and perfectly clean right now. So I'm going to finish this process by grabbing our, okay, I like this. I like it. So shout out once again to Sparin. You know, yeah, so I rescind my statements about following steps 1 and 2. Definitely do that. But also they give you 2 tempered glass screen protectors. I don't know how to express how big of a deal that is, because normally you'll spend, you know, 8, 9, 10, 30 bucks on one. You get one and some freak accident happens. Maybe you're trying to adjust it and you lift it up and it cracks, because you want them to be thin, but thin glass easily cracks. So you got kind of like a test run almost that you can have on here. And that's, you know, that's a big deal. I like that. So I'm definitely liking having the spare. So we're going to see what we got on the glass here. So on our glass, we've got a please peel off this mask before application. So this is label step 1. And so it's very simple. You got a side that doesn't have any tape on it and a side that has tape on it. So we're going to place down the side that has tape on it and kind of get everything lined up. So we got 2. So the first time I'm going to try to do this behind the camera so you guys can see. And what I'm looking for, I'm just kind of lining up, you know, the cutout. So I'm looking at the cutout for the home button at the bottom, making sure that's, you know, as even as possible. And I'm also looking out for the cutout at the top around the grill. So we got it lined up. And what we're going to do is grab some of our guide stickers and we're going to create some hinges. Well, that ain't going to work. Try this with another sticker. Alright. So we got that one off. So I'll just kind of lightly place that down. And what I'll do, probably suggest going in and putting these on before you actually line it up. So that way once you get it lined up, all you got to do is kind of flip these down. So get it lined back up with the top and the bottom. How we looking? We're about in the center. All right. Looking good up top. Good down the bottom. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of press these down to give us our hinge. Alright, so now we have sort of our hinge effect, so when I'm putting this back down, it'll be a lot easier to line it up before I, you know, press it out. So now what I'm going to do, peel this bottom sticker off that actually has the adhesive kind of covered up. Take that off. And now we're just going to lay it down and kind of use our guide stickers to try to get, you know, that perfect fit. So we're on there, and we're just gonna press it out, man. All right, so we got it on. It looks to be pretty straight. It does appear to be pretty straight, so let's go ahead and get our stickers off. And usually the bubbles kind of go away with time, you know, once the glue kind of settles on the bottom. Feels really smooth. It feels like I've got a brand new phone again. Power this up. Test out, you know, touch, responsiveness. And I guess we can kind of look at the fit as well, like how well I got it on there. So look around the bottom. I mean, that's pretty much perfect to me as far as the home button goes. And around the edge, you know, and that's one thing you want to see when the screen is on. You don't even notice that you got a screen protector on. So the little system, you know, if you ask me, I think it works pretty well. So up top, could have taken it up a little bit higher, but you know, the most important parts were really the sides, is what you're really worried about, especially with these Galaxy phones that have like the little taper on the sides of the screen. Now, that's one of the reasons why they have to make the screen protectors to where they don't go full bleed all the way to the metal, because, you know, a solid piece of plastic, solid piece of glass can't do that. So let's test out touch responsiveness. All right, put in my passcode here. Got to have that. I think all the fellas understand what I mean when I say that. It's mandatory. All right, so I don't notice any lag. It's quick enough. But yeah, man, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, I got a second one on deck, so if something happens, I drop this guy face down, crack up the screen protector. You know, I immediately can come back. I got a whole nother set of stickers. I don't have the cleaning stuff, but, you know, I'm ready to go. They took care of you, so shout out to Sparin once again for sending out the screen protector. I definitely recommend it. I have a link to it on Amazon in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, and as always, if you guys got any questions, I always respond to my comments, questions, feedback, and suggestions. I love the support, love the feedback. Shout out to the Stream VIPs, new group I just hooked up with on YouTube. They've been showing me a lot of love, and, you know, it's great talking with a lot of like-minded guys. And until next time, guys, peace.